my name is Mark. Today, Flair believes that women main eventing WrestleMania will never happen unless the show goes back to one night. It was the main event of only one night. Becky Ronda Charlotte WrestleMania 34, I think, if I remember correctly, or 33. Now we have two nights, so it's a big deal. Like now you have two nights, two different opportunities. So that being the main event of night one was huge. Like it'll never happen again unless we go to one night. I think that it's agreeable to me, in my opinion, if I'm looking at right now. Yes, excuse me. That I think women should main event at some point, but at this moment with two nights, I don't think it's going to happen soon. Next year, probably it's debatable, especially. But if we look back to the whole entire WrestleMania, especially during before pandemic era, only one WrestleMania got main evented by women, and it was Charlotte, Ronda, and Becky, and it was kind of like a huge monumental moment for WWE. And after that, they didn't do it again until 2021. But it was night one of WrestleMania 35, 36, with Sasha and Bianca, and it was huge. But at some point, people are not going to. That's not main event because we have night two. Night two is where everything is there. It's like the focal point of everything. And if you remember that CM Punk got criticized, or fans or certain people said that CM Punk didn't main event WrestleMania. It's just night one. It doesn't count. Really doesn't count. At some point, yes. Whether it's women and men, I feel like it's not going to count as like you main eventing WrestleMania, because Sunday of WrestleMania is going to be. That's the only one you're going to watch. That's the whole point, the whole storyline accumulated from like 2020, maybe 20, let's say just 2024 to 2025. Whole the story accumulated. That's all, the whole entire season accumulated to that point. 2024, 2025, like WrestleMania 41 at Las Vegas, John Cena winning, but he main evented WrestleMania at night 2. The whole entire story is about John Cena retirement tour or whatever, but winning Royal Rumble and then winning at WrestleMania. But the whole entire season accumulated to that. Night 2 of WrestleMania. The story of someone, whatever it is, trying their best, be the best, wrestle every single one, winning Royal Rumble and then main eventing WrestleMania. It's a huge focal point. That's on night 2. And the winner of Royal Rumble this year, it's only on the opener. So in the end of it, whether it's woman or man, whether they trying their best, but night 1 is still not count. To me, it's not count. Even though I still saw it as a main event, but it's not the focal point. The focal point is going to be night 2, because the interesting part of every show, interesting part of certain things ended up in night 2. For women, it's going to be a hell of a fight to just get that spot. I think Io, Rhea, and Bianca deserve that main event. I know the story wasn't hit like John Cena and Cody Rhodes, because how John Cena turning heel and stuff, but when they have that match, it felt like a main event. They put the whole entire body on the line and put up some banger match. Io, Bianca, and Rhea killed that shit. That's the match of the night. And John Cena and Cody Rhodes failed. They're supposed to be the main event, but they failed to showcase that what main event's supposed to be. If we're looking back at Becky, Ronda, Charlotte, is the match good? It's debatable because of that ending of Ronda shoulder kinda going up. So but it created like some storyline. I guess I remember much of it, but it created some a little bit of controversy and stuff. But the overall vibe and whole match of it is just kind of like got a little bit ruin of it because of that uh, spot or not spot that finish. But if we talk about it, yes, at some point we should go back to one night of WrestleMania. At some point, not now. I think 2 nights is good for everybody, so they get to see or just get the spot of WrestleMania. But at some point, hopefully, we could get one. I don't know. I think because if we look at all one night WrestleMania, it's too bloated. Too bloated. Every single match kind of like a filler, and then it was long, like 7 hours, like back in the day, like 6 7 hours. It's not okay. I think this WrestleMania, a whole thing is about trying to manage time as not as long as just trying not to make WrestleMania long. They're trying to make sure that this WrestleMania is one of the best shows, but it's not that long. It's just like movie. Keep it simple, keep it nice, trying to just do everything good, but in the shorter time, not 7 hours or something. So yeah, for women right now, hopefully soon with how talent pool in WWE right now in NXT, they have some pretty huge name is going to come up there, like maybe Black Monroe, Jordan Grace, let's see, JC Jane, Soruka, Zaria, Easy J. I forgot Barn Breaker's girlfriend. Easy, I remember her first name, Easy, and then Kelani Jordan, Lash, and then a bunch of talent is going to come up to. I think they could probably be main eventing at some point. For Charlotte, I don't think you deserve any main event at this point. I think if you keep your chin down for now, don't do a lot of politicking, and then I'm just hoping that she grow as a developer character and be mature, and then try not to do a lot of bullshit. I think she's going to be in the main event for sure. But right now, no. As a Charlotte, no. No, sir. You should not be in the main event. But let's see the response to it. Sasha, yes, it's I think it count as a main event, but not main event. Basically, she won Finn's back. No, sir. No. And she's completely right. Only the men get the spot, and that's not fair considering the put in just enough, if not more, than a lot of men on the roster. Yeah, I think men, especially, it's just the storytelling that they did it so much better, and that's why they kind of like deserving in a main event. But women though, even though they're not that as like amazing storytelling, but they put up with that bullshit and then put it some banger match. And that's why I love the triple threat. I think that's the match of the night. And yeah, I think at some point WWE needs a better writer to put up all these women to some really good storytelling where people needs to just the story in that man's side was boring. It's just this and that. Let's check the woman. I think they could put up some banger storytelling if they really have that talent in the writing room. I think Triple H can do better for women. I think he can do better, but right now no. That's not what he says. He says it's not gonna feel as the big deal because there's 2 nights. So 2 opportunities in the main event, so main eventing will not feel as huge. This is really true because women have never main evented night 2 since WrestleMania. Yes, I think it is the first main event for women is night 1, and then it never happened again after that. I think 38 we got main evented by excuse me, by Stone Cold, and for night 1 Stone Cold and KO, And then 39, night 2 was main evented by Brock and Roman. Then 39, night 1, it was main evented by the Usos and Sami KO. For night 2, it's Roman and Cody. And then the next night, WrestleMania 40, main event for night 1, it's main evented by The Rock, Roman, Seth, and Cody. Night 2, it's Cody and Roman on 41. Main evented by, I forgot for night 1. Shit. I forgot for night 1 for 41. By night 2, John Cena and oh, sorry. For night 1, it's CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. For night 2, it's John Cena and Cody Rhodes. It's just men. It's just that we need to do better, WWE. I think they deserve at least at night 2. Night 2, WrestleMania, the women, I think Io, Rhea, Bianca, Nia Jax, Stephanie. I gotta put Charlotte there. Alexa, Bailey, and then that's it for like 8 of them could potentially. And Jade, I forgot about Jade. Oh god, Jade and Naomi. I think they deserve to be in the main event at some point. Night 2, but yeah, it certain won't happen again with her. Yes, I think yes. I think Charlotte needs to clearly not do anything with it. No interference. I think she should be in the mid card for now, not stopping around the main event scene. It happened again for one of the nights. Yes, hopefully, but to me, it's the perfect time to put such talented woman in night 2. Oh yeah, I forgot about Asuka, Kyrie saying it's talented too to be in the main event. Uh, yeah, about Zoe, I forgot about her too. She could probably Roxanne. They could main event night 2. Much like it happened to on a night 1, then in a one night event, as whether she likes it or not. As good as the women's stuff, people still tune in to watch likes of Cody, Punk, Cena more than they do women. Evolution 2 will office at that point again imminently. Yeah, especially with Punk wanting to main event night 2 of WrestleMania. I think it's going to hold that. But if Punk have a heart, have like an idea that you know what, let's give the woman, then I think it would be cool to see that. But so right now, I don't know. Yes, Punk is going to change their mind, especially with Evolution 2 coming up. I think it's going to happen. Women's going to main eventing WrestleMania Night 2. I think with Evolution 2, if this event is going to be a huge success, then it's on from here. It's on from there. It started from there. It started from Evolution 2. We could see main event WrestleMania Night 2 main event got main evented by women. Get main evented. Got main evented? I don't know. The biggest issue is fans saying that Night 1 isn't a real main. Yeah, I think it's our fault, especially my fault. It may be real main event when it is. If fans didn't water down the importance of going on last that night, this would be non-issue. Yes, I guess it's our fault too. I think that we expect something that night 1 is going to be even though night 1 kind of like had a banger main event ending. Yeah, I think fans need to put that an idea or that not propaganda, like narrative that night 1 isn't important. I think it's important, but it to me it's just that is it that huge though? Because again, if you know what I'm saying, that everything is accumulated at night 2. Every storytelling that happened for the last year is going to ended up at night 2. So night 1 is still important, but night 2 it's more important. So yeah. But again, that's it. That's what I think about the whole thing. Again, for now, and maybe next year or not, I don't know. Women will not, at some point, will not main eventing WrestleMania for now. I'm gonna say this for now. They're going to main event it. Maybe, hopefully, with Evolution 2 being huge success, hopefully that we move that goalpost where women should be in the main event of night 2. The whole point of this wrestler like her, if you want to put it, is just being in the main event, or just put it in the night 2, because night 2 is more special than night 1. Even though night 1 is still a special one, but night 2 is all the accumulated story, all the rivalry ended there. So it's like a great reset and then start of the new season of certain things. So yeah, that's what I think. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Yeah, Charlotte Flair believes that women main eventing WrestleMania will never happen again unless the show goes back to one night. That's it. Goodbye.